At this point, everybody fully understands that Ripple's been out buying companies like crazy over the past number of years. But if you ever actually pause to ask yourself, why are these companies important and why pick these companies over others? This is a really important question that we need to answer to be able to fully understand what exactly Ripple is doing and how it all ties in with XRP. So to save you some time, I dove down the rabbit hole for you, and I'm going to give you a quick summary of what exactly, in my opinion, is going on. Now, for those of you who don't want to stick around, I'll go ahead and cut to the chase. Right now, you can kind of think of Ripple as they used to be a product, right? They used to offer RippleNet and had a solution for cross-border payments. But over time, via these acquisitions, they've now become not just the seller of a product, but they have the warehouse, they have the delivery method, they have the product, of course, and they even have the checkout counter. So they are a one-stop shop for all institutional needs. And this is a huge move for their digital assets, right? Because now, instead of just waiting for regulation or waiting for things to come to them that make their lives easier, they've actually gone out and created or bought the infrastructure so that they can tie XRP into the back end of major institutions and players already working around the world. So, for example, acquisitions like Standard Custody or Fortress now give them the legal permission to bypass some of the red tape that they might face with the trust charters that these companies have, allowing them to further integrate XRP into that kind of banking system. Also, they have purchases that were major like Hidden Road, which gives them the ability now to have the liquidity and the rails to actually transfer their XRP for institutions. Or their recent acquisition of G Treasury, which, if you don't already know, G Treasury works with companies like Swift, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, the list goes on and on and on. And these aren't just people that they're working with, these are integrated partners who are using G Treasury as the mainframe for their money control center, where they can decide of the many bank accounts that they own where they send their money. This specifically deals with trapped liquidity, so having the issue of capital sitting in bank accounts across the world, because you never know when you're going to need to do an immediate payment and you don't want to wait 3 to 5 days for Swift to make that transaction happen. Truly, I could go on and on and on about the many different companies that Ripple has acquired or has a major stake in, and how each of those is going to play a part in making Ripple a one-stop shop for all corporate and institutional needs, and how XRP is at the center of it all. The next time that you're wondering to yourself if you actually made a good choice investing in XRP, I highly encourage you. Go pick one of the acquisitions that they've made that I haven't mentioned